Just realized my mic wasn't on. But there's a sealed case. We are streaming live to YouTube as well. What's up, Mr. Buckets? What's up, Jay Bowman? What's up, Bechet, White Rock, Posty? We're broadcasting live to YouTube as well. YouTube should be recording this right away. Available on DVR. So, let's get rocking and rolling here. I feel like I've been waiting all year for this stuff. All right. There we go. Those beautiful boxes. Let me check something real quick here. So Roger. All right, guys, here we go. Box number 1. Anybody with some big hits yet today? I ordered 2 extra boxes for myself and hit a monster. I'm not going to go through the paper. We'll go through the chrome and the refractors. So we got a lot of the paper there. And just my angle here. We've got Hagen Danner, MJ Melendez, Tristan Lutz, Taylor Walls refractor. First color hit, Kristen Pache. That's blue out of 150. Ariel Gerardo refractor, Barry Larkin draft, Riley Waddell, Juan Soto, and Lourdes Gurriel. And the rest here is paper. I may have missed somebody when I was listed. Bunch of paper. Gotta watch for those silvers in there. Enlo, Gaddis, cash case. Let's hopefully that's what this is. We've got refractor of Kevin Smith, Riley Waddell, and our first auto, Kevin Smith. Base auto. Dalbec, Greer, and Hurst. And the rest here is paper. White Rock, message me through eBay or krakenwaxllc@gmail.com and we'll figure that out. Like I said, I may have missed somebody when I was listing. It's a lot of names. It's all paper. Pearson, Tanner Houck, Charlie Barnes refractor, Andy Ibanez refractor. Corbin Martin, Bowman 70th, numbered to 200. Very nice. It's blue. Heliot Ramos and Jacob Gonzalez, recommended viewing. We're going to have to roll the dice on those, see who gets it. Cole Reagans, Vlad, and Pache. And more paper. Walls and Busby. All right. Bunch of paper. Ricardo de la Tour, Marinan, Usselton, Caden Clemens refractor, Juan Soto refractor. Got a sky blue Alec Hansen, 221 out of 399. And Clark Schmidt and Matt Sauer, recommended viewing. Dewar Lugo, Justin Dunn. And the way I do a lot of this stuff is I'll roll the dice to see who gets what on those cards. But if we have doubles, I'm going to split them. Make sure each guy gets at least one. Tabor, Gonzalez, Hasley refractor, Vlad Jr. refractor. Pavin Smith and Drew Ellis. And Pavin Smith green refractor. I don't know what he goes for, but 80 out of 99. Pavin Smith. Refractor auto. Green. Rutherford, Hansen, and Dunning. And paper. Bunch of paper. Harrison, Netzer, Hiura. Quinn Brody, Dalton Jeffries, and another auto coming up here. Brendan McKay. Base auto. Brendan McKay. Looks to be centered pretty nicely. Sweet hit. Congrats. Alonzo, Toussaint, and Acuna. And a bunch more paper. Pretty nice start to the break, I'll tell you what. That's just paper, don't worry about it. There's a McKay, Fairchild, Doyle. Lazarito Armentero, silver paper, 313 out of 499. Solomon refractor, Tucker refractor. Here's a Brendan McKay, defining moments. Wong, Siebold, and Newman. Paper. Ellis, Downs, Thompson, Brian Miller refractor, Gurriel refractor, defining moments, Pavin Smith, Gordon, Pint, and Hillman. And a bunch of paper. Shut the hell up. We got a super, guys. We got a super right off the bat. First frickin' box. Clement, Robertson, Scherf. Kopech refractor, Pace refractor. Keston Hiura, and Jacob Gonzalez, superfractor. Talk about heat in the first case. First box. 1 of 1, Jacob Gonzalez. Unfreaking believable. Cracking that wax. There we go. Carl Staj-Duhar, Chris Oakey. What an unbelievable start. Whoever has him, congratulations. Paper. Seus Hall Bukowskis, Vientos refractor. Cade McClure, purple paper. That is 80 out of 250. This is a 2-case break. This is case number 1. Wilmer Becerra, refractor. Recommended viewing, McKay and Walls. Maytan, Williams, and McKenzie. And a bunch of paper. Bunch of paper. Smith, Lewis, Krause, Nani Williams. That is 447 out of 499. Silver paper. Seth Elledge, Trevor Steffen, refractors. Eloy Jimenez, Becerra, Tucker, and Dalton Jeffries. And a bunch of paper. Paper. Berger, Espinoza, Abbott, Little, and Reagan's refractors. We have an Ian Anderson to 399, Sky Blue. Andy Pettit draft history, Taylor Ward, Corey Ray. And paper. Wow, what a first box. Let's just see that again, guys. For anybody who's just joined, we hit a Brendan McKay right away. Pavin Smith green to 99. Kevin Smith. And a Jacob Gonzalez Superfractor, non-auto. Hell of a start to the break. Hell of a start. I mean, I thought my box that had 4 autos, one of them being a Royce to 75, was great. But, yeah, that's a hell of a box. Paper. Gavin Sheets, Joe Perez, Taylor Walls, Hensman Refractor, Rios Refractor, Mitch Keller Sky Blue, $3.99 of $3.99. So there's a eBay 101 for somebody. Recommended viewing, Smith and Ellis, Kaboom, Perdomo, and paper. Paper. Lutz, Pearson, House Refractor, Allard Refractor. Here's a Tatis Jr. Blue, 150 of 150. So that's another eBay 101. Baez and Jennings recommended viewing. Gurriel, Reagans, and Vlad Jr. And a bunch of paper. Paper. Otto, Banner, Melendez, Morgan Cooper Refractor, Franklin Cologne Refractor. We've got White and Carlson recommended viewing. Boggs draft history, Waddell, and Juan Soto. The rest is paper. What'd you guys hit in your other breaks so far? Or is this everybody's first break? I kind of doubt that it is. Barnes, Elledge, Kevin Smith. Got Delvin Perez silver paper, 127 out of 499. Glenn Otto, Yu Chen Chang refractors. Kyle Wright, Joey Morgan, Noah Bremer, and Francisco Rios. And more paper. Paper. Quinn Brody, Matajevic, Varsho, Nate Pearson refractor. Blue paper, Dane Dunning, 18 out of 150. Isan Diaz, recommended viewing, Hayura and Lutz. Watley, Bichette, and Des Lindsay. Paper. Paper. Kraus, Enlo, Gaddis, Murphy refractor, Puckett refractor, and Brendan McKay again. Class of 2017. Auto. Brendan McKay. That is numbered 242 out of 250. Jeffries, Dalbec, and Greer. Well, Posty, we'll see what we can do for you. Paper. Nick Allen, Seth Corey, Hensman, Cal Mitchell, and Ronald Acuna refractors. Here's an auto, Blake Hunt. It's a base auto. Gerardo, Ibanez, and Stefan. And paper. Bowman, you got McKay? Paper. Kopech, Vientos, Solomon, Lutz Refractor, Sheffield Refractor, Fernando Tatis Jr. We got a Vlad Jr. Gold non-auto. 26 out of 50. Congrats to that Vlad Jr. spot. It's a nice notable. We will recap after this case before we start the next one, and then we'll recap it all at the end. Luis Ortiz and Taylor Ivey. And paper. Congrats, Bowman. That's awesome, man. Having a break. Denard, Smith, Bacon, Houck and Clifton Refractors, Acuna, Tavares, Urseg, and Friedel. Hopefully we see you in the next one grabbing McKay again. That's all paper. Austin Beck, Rogers, Lang, Pavin Smith, and Luis Ortiz Refractors. And here we go. JJ Matajevic. And that is a black refractor, 68 out of 75. Catch it here. That's a black refractor. Will Smith, Mateo, and Perez. And the rest is paper. Paper. Lemons, Miller, Danner, and Trammell. Refractors. Here's a sky blue Angel Perdomo. 339 out of 399. Henderson draft history. Yu-Chen Chang, Taylor Trammell, and Laz Armenteros. Bunch of paper. Gold. Let's see some orange, man. Let's see some red. Paper. Little, Hasley, Melendez, and Armenteros Refractors. McKay and Taylor Walls, recommended viewing. And Drew Ellis. Base auto. Sheffield, Diaz, and Clifton. A bunch of paper. Let me get this paper off my desk because it stacks up quickly. Get those chromes out of the way too. All right, next box, guys. I haven't even watched anybody's breaks, and I was hoping to see a box topper tonight, and there we go, right off the bat. Third box in. Do we open the box topper first or the pack? You call it. All right, let's rip it. And it is a White Sock. It is Jake Berger. Very cool. Congrats to Jake Berger spot. That is numbered 62 out of 99. Got some paper. Vlade, Crow, Heatherly, Schmidt and Racket refractors. Rip, Roy Halladay, Franklin Perez, Tatis Jr., and Sedlock. Got a bunch of paper. Bunch of paper. Strothman, Hawk, Hunt, and Tillo refractors. Here's a Nani Williams, purple. That is 86 out of 250. Recommended viewing, Royce Lewis and Brent Rooker. Tejada, Mills, and Remy. And paper. Paper. Waters, Warmoth, Abdel, Riley Adams, Jahmai Jones refractors, and a Tommy Doyle auto. It's a base auto. Tommy Doyle. Carlson, Sheffield, and Diplin. A bunch of paper. Paper. Brandon, Holmes, Carlson, Ian Anderson to $4.99 silver paper. Pearson and Delvin Perez refractors, defining moments, Senzel, Adonis Medina, AJ Puck, and Kristen Stewart. Bunch of paper. We're in on the YouTube feed. I'm not watching that chat at all. But I hope you guys are having fun. Mackenzie Gore, Alex Fido, Peterson, Busby refractor, Kyle Lewis refractor, Connor Wong, Sky Blue. That is 386 out of 399. Baz and Jennings, recommended viewing. Kingery and Benson. A bunch of paper. Paper. We got McClure, Clemens, Eloy refractor, Will Craig refractor. We got a Kyle Wright and Drew Waters, recommended viewing. And Hagen Danner, base auto. Tillo, Perez, and Jones. Hey, White Rock, I see. I'm trying to get it to focus. Bunch of paper. Camposano, Cal Mitchell, Morgan Cooper, Jacob Gonzalez and Nick Solak refractors, Kyle Wright, Ian Anderson, Peralta, and Forrest Whitley. Paper. Paper. House, Mahan, Murphy, Freeman and Zook refractors. Ricky Henderson draft. Quantrill, Tarnock, and Racket. Paper. Bunch of paper. Got a green refractor in this one. Martin, Rooker, Evan White, Heliot Ramos refractor, Gavin Lux refractor, Tatis Jr., and Trevor Clifton green refractor. 36 out of 99 on that one. Kyle Lewis. There it goes again. Nick Solak. And paper. In case that Clifton didn't come through, there it is. Having a lighting issue, it feels like. Everything seems pretty dark. Paper. Shane Baz, Kyle Wright, Griffin Canning, and Kevin Morrell are your refractors. Trevor Rogers, green paper. That is 78 out of 99. Gleyber Torres refractor. Recommended viewing, Joe Adell and Griffin Canning. TJ Zook, Will Craig, and Gavin Lux. Bunch of paper. Paper. Corey, Hensman, Otto, Joe Perez, and Buddy Reed refractors. And Pavin Smith blue now. Pavin Smith spot picking up a couple autos. Got a green already, and here's the blue. That's numbered 31 out of 150. Ariel Gerardo, Andy Ibanez, and Trevor Stephan. Paper. Paper. Adam Hall, Zach Lothar, Nick Allen. Refractors of Gavin Sheets and Dylan Cease. Ronald Acuna, Torres, Cease, and Buddy Reed. Next box. If you guys that have been watching breaks all day, what are the hot packs? Is that the out of 75 black? And is it only one? Well, last year the black refractors were 3 in a pack. Base, Doyle, Harrison, Netzer, Griffin Canning, David Thompson refractors. Here's a Caden Lemons auto. It's a base auto. Alonso, Tuki Toussaint, and Ronald Acuna on the chromes. More paper. Okay. Cash case, Ricardo De La Tour, Marinin, Cade McClure, Brendan Rodgers, refractors. Here's a Matt Manning, sky blue. That is 50 out of 399. Recommended viewing, Wright and Waters. Hurston Lugo. And base paper. Sorry, guys. That paper out of there. Jimenez, Ramos, and Merrill. Seth Corey refractor, and Noah Bremer. Here's a blue wave. Brendan McKay. Wow. That is 119 out of 150. Holy smokes. Talk about a break. It's our third McKay. Matt Manning, Yosniel Diaz, and David Thompson. And base. That's incredible, man. We're not even halfway through the case. Got half the fourth box sitting on the table yet. There's a McKay base, Bukowskis, Fairchild, Kyle Wright, and Yosniel Diaz refractors. Jorge Mateo, Connor Wong, Connor Siebold, and Kevin Newman. And base paper. And where's Bowman at? Come on, man. That's your third one. There's paper. I hope you guys are watching eBay auctions. You know, got a bunch ending. Pearson, Adams, Lothar, and Perdomo refractors. Here's a Will Gaddis Bowman 70. That is numbered 163 out of 200. Schmidt and Sauer recommended viewing. Puckett, Rogers, and Tate. And a bunch more paper. Luis Gonzalez, Ernie Clement, Robertson, Evan White, Vlad Gutierrez refractors. Defining moments, Hasley. Here's a Jorge Mateo purple. That is number 89 out of 250. Jorge Mateo purple. Stajuhar and Oki. Yeah, I'll grab it for you in a second, Borman. Let me get through this pack. Usselton, Ellis, Jeter Downs, Casey Clemens refractor. Jacob Heatherly, purple paper, 236 out of 250. Dylan Tate, Mackenzie Gore, Justin Dunn, Nick Gordon, and Riley Pint. And paper. There it is, Blue Wave McKay. Sick hit, man. Unbelievable. Here's a bunch of paper. Bubba Thompson, Jake Berger, Anderson Espinoza, Corbin Martin, and Jacob Hayward refractors. Here's a Derek Jeter draft history. Juan Hillman, Taylor Ward, and Corey Ray. And a bunch of paper. Paper. Busby, Gonzalez, Freeman. There's a Dylan Carlson silver paper. That is 218 out of 499. Nick Allen, Joey Morgan are refractors. Senzel, Jacob Hayward, Keller, and Vlad Gutierrez. And more paper. Wonder what that upside down pack is. It's a bunch of paper. Scherf, Cease, Dio Hall, Shane Baz, refractor. Here's a Will Smith gold paper. That is 34 out of 50. Matt Manning, Ramos and Gonzalez recommended viewing. Maytan, who's now an Angel, Nani Williams, and Tristan McKenzie. And paper. Paper. Abbott, Tabor, Brent Rooker, and Mitch Keller refractors. Here is recommended viewing Joe Adell and Griffin Canning, and Casey Clemens refractor auto. He is 367 out of 499. Get them in a second. Rutherford, Hansen, and Dunning. And the rest is paper. Sleeve these up real quick. And this packet just happened to be upside down. Probably nothing in here. Paper. Hura, Schmidt, Hunt, Adam Hall and Carter Kaboom refractors. Halliday, Cologne, Allard, and Kirtley. So it's just an upside down pack. First half of that case was full of some heat. 3 McKays and a superfractor. 2 colors of another guy. I already love Bowman Draft. And stick with me, guys, because we're going to do a lot of it this year. I did 30 cases over 3 months. Between now and regular Bowman, I'd like to get over 50, maybe 100 cases. Really chase it all. See what we can do. Make some noise. Pull some big hits. Paper. Sheets. Perez, Walls, D.L. Hall, and Marcos Diplonia refractors. Desmond Lindsay. That is sky blue to $3.99. Recommended viewing Gore and Campusano. David Thompson and Carter Kaboom. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I'm going to plug something in. There's another lamp in here real quick. See if it helps the situation. All right. Got some paper. Let's hope this light helps. Barnes, Elledge, Smith, Bukowskis, and Kingery refractors. Gore, Perdomo, Morgan, and Bremer. And a bunch of paper. Paper. Jimenez, Ramos, Merrill, Cease, and Sheffield refractors, and Stuart Fairchild, purple auto. I think part of it's this black table here. Not doing me well. I made some adjustments here in my setup, so the light isn't doing what I want it to do. But there's Fairchild. He is 93 out of 250. Vlad Gutierrez, Matt Manning, and Yosniel Diaz. Bunch of paper. Vientos, Solomon, Brody, Tommy Doyle refractor, Andy Peralta refractor, Adam Hasley, and D.L. Hall, Bowman 70. That is 62 out of 200. Clifton and Ortiz. Paper. Matijevic, Varsho, Dunand, KJ Harrison, Anderson Espinoza, purple paper. Gonna get some focus here. That is number 220 out of 250. There it goes. Whitley refractor. Bukowskis and Corbin Martin, recommended viewing. Ivy, Watley, and Bichette. And paper. Paper. Lemons, Miller, Little. McKay refractor. Will Benson refractor. There's a Jeter draft history. Rios, Chang, and Trammell. Paper. Paper. Beck, Rogers, Lang. Hiora refractor, Tarnock refractor, and we got another auto refractor. Heliot Ramos. Another good name. Well, he doesn't want to pick that up. Maybe get some of those white light filters. Probably make the situation a lot better. That is number 222 out of 499. Friedel, Smith, and Mateo. And paper. So far, been a really nice case. Paper. Hiora, Schmidt, Blake Hunt, Ernie Clement, refractor. We've got a Nick Solak, gold paper. $10 out of 50. AJ Puck refractor, Boggs draft history, Acuna, Colome, and Allard. And paper. Paper. Hasley, Kopech, Fairchild refractor, Ian Anderson refractor. Hasley and Spencer Howard recommended viewing. And Mackenzie Gore, base auto. Armenteros, Sheffield, and Diaz. Paper. Let's get this sold out real quick. Pearson, Riley Adams, Kramer Robertson, Kristen Stewart are your refractors. Alec Hansen, blue. $23 out of 150. Goes. White and Carlson recommended viewing. Kirtley, Puckett, and Rogers. Paper. Yeah, they seem to be coming out. Hopefully the second case is just as good, and the break tomorrow night, if possible, better. Kanan Smith, Troy Bacon, Netzer and Quantrill refractors. There's a Jorge Mateo, Corey Ray, sky blue. That is 147 out of 399. Desmond Lindsay, Jose Taveras, and Lucas Erceg. Paper. Busby, Gonzalez, and Freeman. Here's a Kristen Stewart silver paper. 12 out of 499. Scherf and Carlson refractors. Adele, Tate, Hayward, and Keller. Paper. Heatherly, Stratman, Hawk Refractor, Dunning Refractor, Sandberg Draft History, Tatis, Sedlock, and Tejada. Cole Brannon, Quentin Holmes, Cole Brannon, and Stan Duhart Refractors. Here's a Mason House Bowman 70. That is 17 out of 200. Campusano, Mackenzie Gore, recommended viewing. Wyatt Mills, Remy, and Medina. Paper. Faedo, Peterson, Drew Waters Refractor, Nani Williams Refractor, Fernando Tatis Jr. Sky Blue. That is 12 out of 399. Adam Hasley and Spencer Howard, recommended viewing. And a Ricky Henderson Draft History Auto. That is 64 out of 99. Will Benson and Ian Anderson. And paper. Paper. Casey Clemens, Corbin Martin, Brent Rooker, Alex Faedo, Kevin Newman are your refractors. Gleyber Torres, and here's a Gleyber Torres green to 99. 45 of 99. Kyle Lewis and Nick Solak, and base. Joe Adell, Mackenzie Gore, Sam Carlson, and Kevin Maytan refractors. Wrong pile. Riley Pint purple. That is 247 out of 250. Hey Posty, who did you have tonight? Did you say Dylan Busby was one of your guys? It was a base auto. Sheffield, Diplin, and Kingery. Paper. Paper. Murphy, McClure, Gore, and Seabold refractors. Buskauskas and Martin recommended viewing. And Kobe Abbott, purple refractor. Corey Abbott. Thought it said Kobe at first. 49 out of 250. Ah, nice. Congrats, man. Having a good night. Tillo, Perez, and Jones. And paper. Campusano, Mitchell, Cooper, Warmoth, and McKenzie refractors. Berger, Defining Moments, and Cade McClure, base auto. Peralta and Whitley. Paper. Canning, Hall, Lowther, Campusano, and Toussaint refractors. McKay, Torres, Cease, and Reed. Paper. Paper. Evan White, Shane Baz, Kyle Wright, David Peterson refractor. Here's a Gurriel, Lourdes Gurriel, green, 30 out of 99. Pete Alonso, Lewis and Rooker recommended viewing. TJ Zook, Will Craig, and Gavin Lux. And a bunch of paper. Paper. Carlson, Waters, Logan Warmoth, Carter Kaboom, silver paper, 81 out of 499. Quentin Holmes refractor, Oki refractor, Moniak, Puck, Stewart, and Carlson. House, Mahan, Joe Adell, and Connor Wong refractors. Here's a Will Smith sky blue. 370 out of 399. Camera does not like that blue. There it goes. Randy Johnson, Quantrill, Tarnock, and Hackett. And paper. Paper. Houck, Smith, Royce Lewis. Here's a Jacob Hayward silver paper. That is 43 out of 499. Mahan, Kirtley refractors, Adele, Pache, Becerra, and Tucker. And paper. Otto, Danner, Melendez, Cash Case, and Jose Tavares refractors. Jim Thome, Stepman, Wydell, and Juan Soto. Lutz, Pearson, De La Tour, and Lucas Erceg refractors. Here's a Pache green refractor. That is numbered 27 out of 99. McKay and Walls recommended viewing. Gurriel, Reagans, and Vlad Jr. And paper. Paper. Case, De La Tour, Marinin, Drew Ellis, and Jorge Mateo refractors. Freddie Peralta, sky blue. He is 180 out of 399. Hiora and Lutz, Hurst and Lugo. Paper. Luis Gonzalez, Ernie Clement, Robertson, Espinoza, Tejada, Gleyber Torres, and Jacob Hayward purple. That is 221 out of 250. Dunning and Staj Duhar. And some paper. Paper. Scherf. Cease, Hall, Corey Abbott refractor. And here's a Cease purple paper. That is 153 out of 250. Mills, Beck and Merrill, recommended viewing. Oki, Maitan, and Nani Williams. Base paper. Hoping to see some orange here. Paper. Houck, Smith, Royce Lewis. Here's a Nick Rackett silver paper. 298 out of 499. Marin and refractor, Friedel, Moniak, Page, Becerra, and Tucker. And a bunch of paper. Usselton, Ellis, Jeter Downs refractor, Franklin Perez, Jake Berger, and here's Fernando Tatis Jr. This is a Defining Moments gold refractor. That is 33 out of 50. Justin Dunn and Nick Gordon. Paper. Paper. Krause, Enlow, Gaddis, Usselton refractor, Will Smith refractor, Matt Tabor, base auto. Jeffries, Dalbec, and Greer. So that's paper. Paper. Thompson, Berger, Espinoza, Bubba Thompson, and Tatis Jr. refractors. Randy Johnson draft history, Pint, Hillman, and Ward. Paper. Abbott, Tabor, Berger, and Sedlock refractors. Got a gold auto coming up here. Cole Berger and Gavin Sheets recommended viewing, and our auto Colton Hawk gold refractor. It is 38 out of 50. Colton Hawk gold refractor auto. Congrats. Corey Ray, Blake Rutherford, and Alec Hansen. Paper. Paper. Pekauskas, McKay, Stu Fairchild. Here's a Justin Dunn silver paper. 149 out of 499. Tabor and Remy refractors. McKay, McKenzie, Wong, and Siebold. Paper. It's all paper. Doyle, Harrison, Netzer, Luis Gonzalez, Adonis Medina refractors. Kevin Merrill. Very thin auto on there. It's a base auto. We're down to 1 box left. Newman, Alonso, and Toussaint. Last box of case number 1 on our 2-case player break. We've already hit a super, a gold auto, 3 Brendan McKays, and a box topper. And a Ricky Henderson. Nice case, if I do say so myself. Schmidt, Hunt, Pearson, Matajevic refractor, Bobby Dalbec refractor, Fisk, Frankly Kilhome upside down, Allard, and Kirtley. Get this paper out of here. Lange, Valade, Will Crow, Drew Stoutman, and Alec Hansen refractors. It's a Bowman 70th auto, Joey Morgan. That is numbered 52 out of 70. Joey Morgan blue, Bowman 70th. My camera is not liking the blue cards tonight, for whatever reason. There it goes. Congrats on that. Will Smith, Jorge Mateo, and Franklin Perez. And base paper. Paper. Perez, Walls, Barnes, Bake, and Justin Dunn refractors. There's a sky blue Riley Pint to $3.99. Berger and Sheets recommended viewing. Kaboom and Perdomo. Javier Ramos, Merrill, Sheets, Kanan Smith refractor, Dewell Lugo refractor. Here's a Royce Lewis refractor. Everybody's showing up tonight. 281 out of 499. Manning and Diaz and Thompson. Paper. Elledge, Smith, Lemons, Austin Beck refractor, Gordon refractor, Royce Lewis, Joey Morgan, Noah Bremer, and Rios. Paper. Bacon, Beck, Rogers. Refractors of Heatherly and Rutherford, Beck, Tavares, Ursig, and Friedel. Paper. Riley Adams, Busby, Varsho, and Greer refractors. There's a Franklin Perez, purple. 170 out of 250. Hiura and Lutz recommended viewing. Puckett, Rogers, and Tate. And paper. Oh, wow. Gotta go where the money is. Kopech, Vientos, Alex Lang, Juan Hillman refractors, Austin Beck and Kevin Merrill, and a Royce Lewis base. Well, hasn't this just been an awesome case? Justice Sheffield, Isan Diaz, and Trevor Clifton. All right, there's base. Gonzalez, Freeman. Dwell Lugo, silver paper. 176 out of 499. Dunand, Hurst, Maitan, Hayward, Keller, and Vlad Gutierrez. Solomon, Brody, Matajevic, Valade, and Taylor Ward refractors. Clark Schmidt. And here's a blue Yusniel Diaz. It's a pretty looking card. Be very pretty if the camera would pick it up. The camera is not liking the blue cards tonight. There it goes. Very nice. Ortiz and Ivy. Base paper. Paper. Brian Miller, Little, Hassley, Trevor Rogers refractor. We've got some red paper here. We've got a Connor Siebold red paper. That is numbered 3 of 5 for the Phillies. Looking pretty sweet with red. Nice one there. Pint refractor, Jim Thome, Chang, Trammell, and Armenteros. Not a single orange in this case. Farsha, Dunand, Kanan Smith. Will Crow refractor. Here's a Brian Miller purple. 73 out of 250. Corey Ray. Evan White and Sam Carlson. Recommended viewing. Watley, Bichette, and Lindsay. Not a bad first case by any stretch. Let me clean this up real quick. And we'll get on to number 2. Before we do number 2, we'll give a quick rundown of the hits. Hey, what's up, RuPaul? You just joining us, bud? We had a hell of a first case. We had the box topper Jake Berger. Non-auto mentionables. Connor Siebold red out of 5. Diaz blue to 150. Tatis Jr. insert gold to 50. Gleyber Torres to 99. Solak paper out of 50. Will Smith paper out of 50. Vlad Jr. gold refractor. And Jacob Gonzalez, super. Man, my camera does not like the light tonight. A nice first case for the mentionables on those. And then autos, we had Royce Lewis refractor, Joey Morgan blue 70th, Merrill base, Colton Hawk gold, Tabor base, McClure base, Corey Abbott purple, Dylan Busby base, Henderson draft history, Mackenzie Gore base, Ramos refractor, Fairchild purple, Clemens refractor, McKay blue wave, Lemons base, Pavin Smith blue, Danner base, Doyle base, Ellis base, Matajevic black to 75, Hunt base, McKay class of 2017, those are one per case out of 250 on that one. Kevin Smith base, Pavin Smith to 99, and Brendan McKay base. Hell of a first case. Congrats to everybody who hit big. If you didn't hit big yet, we got another case coming. And beyond that, we've got two more upstairs. And if everybody, we can get through this one quickly and get the other ones paid in a timely fashion, and you guys are in the room and want to do it, we'll do it. If not, I don't see a lot of people in the room right now. We can do it tomorrow night, and I can get to sort this one a while. It was definitely a monster first case. Good luck, everybody. Case 2 of Player Break numero uno. No box topper in this one. Not a single orange in that one. Very surprising. Alright, there's our paper. Hunt, Pearson, Riley Adams. Starting off with a silver paper of Nick Allen, 149 out of 499. Enlow, Bichette, Jimenez, Puckett, Rogers, and Tate. And paper. Who you got in the break tonight, RuPaul? Jimenez, Ramos, Merrill, Cash Case, Jose Tavares, and AJ Puck, Sky Blue. 164 out of 399. Lewis and Rooker, Manning and Diaz, and paper. Dylan Busby, Jacob Gonzalez, Tyler Freeman, Will Gaddis refractor, Desmond Lindsay refractor, and right off the bat, Shane Baz, gold auto. Shane Baz. It is 48 out of 50. Hayward, Keller, and Gutierrez. Paper. Paper. Hura, Schmidt, Kraus, Matt Watley refractor. There's a Peyton Remy, green. That is 73 out of 99. Skouskis and Martin. Cologne, Allard, and Kirtley. Pint. Paper. We go for a nice pint right now. Lemons, Miller, Usselton and Will Smith refractors. Shane Baz and Stennings. And we've got Tanner Houck. Base auto. I believe that's our first auto of him. Chang, Trammell, and Armenteros. And more paper. Paper. Sheets, Perez, Walls. De La Tour and Airseg refractors. Smith, Thompson, Kaboom, and Perdomo. Smith was an insert. Paper. Doyle, Harrison, Netzer, Royce Lewis refractor, way off center, top to bottom. Tyler Ivey and Barry Larkin draft history. Pete Alonso, Toussaint, and Acuna. Now, last pack opened real easy. This pack doesn't like me. Little, Hasley, Kopech, Drew Ellis refractor, Jorge Mateo refractor, Hura. Here's a Sedlock blue. That is 117 out of 150. Sheffield and Diaz. Vientos, Solomon, Brody, Jeter Downs, Tatis Jr. blue paper. 024 out of 150. Franklin Perez. Wright and Waters. Mark of viewing. And here's a Mickey Moniak defining moments auto. 97 out of 99. Congrats to that Moniak spot. I'm a Phillies fan. Hoping for big things from him. Last year, Bowman draft, I hit the Black Wave refractor for a gentleman. He was pretty happy. 101. Clifton Ortiz. And paper. Paper. Dunand, Kanan Smith, Troy Bacon, Berger, and Sedlock refractors. Carl Standahar, Sky Blue. Posty. You got a hit coming. That's the $3.99. Dylan Busby, purple. 5 out of 250. Congrats, Posty. Lindsay and Tavares. And paper. Thanks, Doug. Hopefully, seeing more breaks. Matajevic, Varsho, Bubba Thompson, and Tatis Jr. refractors. Brendan McKay. Here's a Peter Solomon purple. That is 44 out of 250. So is that it's 5 autos in one box. Ivy, Watley, and Bichette. 5 autos in one box. 2 purples and a gold. that supposed to happen? Charlie Barnes, Seth Elledge, Kevin Smith, James Marinan, refractor, way off center. Here's a gold Will Craig. That is 7 out of 50. Friedel, Andy Pettit, Joey Morgan, Noah Bremer, and Francisco Rios. Paper. Here's what we got out of the first box of this case. Peter Solomon purple, Dylan Busby purple, Moniak /99, Tanner Houck, and Shane Baz gold. 5 autos in the first box of the second case. This is fun. I'm digging this. And we got a box topper. Shit. Hopefully that's autoed too. Kick ass. Top of the class, Shane Baz. Top of the class. That is 60 out of 99. Shane Baz. Espinoza, Abbott, Tabor, Tristan Lutz, and Justice Sheffield refractors. Tatis Jr. is a purple Alec Hansen. 236 out of 250. Rutherford and Hansen. Your other cards. And get rid of some of this paper. Gets 2 stacked up. Well, my paper was upside down. Interesting. Melendez, Lutz, Pearson. Here's a Mackenzie Gore. Silver paper. 362 out of 499. Nick Allen, Joey Morgan, Senzel, Reagans, Vlad Jr., and Page. Paper. Paper's upside down again in that one. Kraus, Enlow, Gaddis, Lincoln Hensman refractor, Francisco Rios refractor. Here's a Kevin Newman blue. That is 313 out of 399. That's a sky blue version. Carlson and White, Dalbec and Greer. And paper. Paper all upside down again. Houck, Smith, and Royce Lewis, Seth Corey, Noah Bremer, and Joe Adele, class of 2017. That is the gold version, 8 out of 50. So 2 gold autos in this case so far. It's like a little surface scratch there. And he left fingerprints all over it. So I'll try to clean it off before I send it out to you. Becerra, Tucker, and Jeffries. Paper. You took 5 players with me? If so, you're the man. Bubba Thompson, Jake Berger, Melendez refractor, Armenteros refractor, Gore and Campusano, and here's a Brendan McKay refractor. Bowman. It's out of 499. That's 303 out of 499. That's your fourth McKay in this two-case player break. Congrats, dude. Hillman, Ward, and Ray. And base. Isan Diaz refractor. Hasley and Spencer Howard. Dunning, Sandoval, and Oki. Paper. Paper. Case, De La Tour, Marinin, Glenn Otto, Yu-Chen Chang, Kyle Wright. There's a Clark Schmidt, blue 70th. That is 36 of 200. Hurst Lugo. And paper. Paper. Nick Allen, Seth Corey, Hensman, Adam Hall refractor. Here's a Nate Pearson green paper. 43 out of 99. Carter Kaboom, Roy Halladay, Ariel Dorado, Ibanez, and Stefan. And paper. Usleton, Ellis, Jeter Downs, Hagen Danner, Taylor Trammell, Ricky Henderson, Justin Dunn, Nick Gordon, and Riley Pint. Paper. Pekauskas, McKay, Fairchild, Pavin Smith, and Luis Ortiz refractors. Here's a Quinn Brody base auto. Connor Wong, Siebold, and Kevin Newman. And paper. I'll get that Quinn Brody in a second. Scherf, Cease, D.L. Hall, Tanner Houck, and Trevor Clifton refractors. Acuna, Maytan, Nani Williams, and Tristan McKenzie. And paper. So you get another nice box. I don't think I'm going to meet that 11 o'clock mark for tonight. It's already 10:30. Bacon, Beck, Rogers, Cooper, and Colomb refractors. Wade Boggs, Smith, Mateo, and Perez. And paper. Move some of this stuff out of the way here. Mounts up quick. Still got about 40,000 paper cards from last year's draft. Sold a few lots of some of the better guys like Gleyber Torres, Moniak, Zimmer, Devers, but probably at least 175 or more different players still in there. Looking about 100 paper or more, and 5 to 20 chromes plus some colors per player. Murphy, Mahan, McClure, Evan White, and Vlad Gutierrez refractors. Adam Hasley and Luis Ortiz purple. 115 out of 250. Delvin Perez, Jahmai Jones, and base. I finally see some orange. Lange, Valad, Mason House, Colby Allard, and, well, we hit his superfractor already, so Jacob Gonzalez, he's taking home an orange as well. 18 out of 25. So 2 of the 3 toughest hits. Might as well make a rainbow. Pavin Smith, Tatis, Sedlock, and Tejada. Put that in the right pile. Paper. Carlson, Waters, Warmoth, McClure, Brendan Rodgers refractor. Nick Rackett, 281 out of 399. McKay and Walls, Sheffield, and Diplin. Paper. Paper. Hawk, Brandon, Holmes, Murphy, and Puckett refractors. Here's a DL Hall base auto. Puck, Stewart, and Carlson. Paper. Adele, Gore, Faedo, Clemens, and Tate refractors. Gore, Kingery, Benson, and Ian Anderson. Paper. Paper. Clemens, Martin, Rooker, Shane Baz refractor. James Marinan, purple paper. 237 out of 250. Manning, refractor. Berger and Sheets, recommended viewing. Kyle Lewis, Solak, and Zook. Paper. Paper. Peterson, Campusano, Cal Mitchell, Corbin Martin refractor, Hayward refractor, Jeter draft history, Peralta, Whitley, and Quantrill. And paper. Paper. Canning, Hall, Lothar, Canning, and David Thompson refractors. Here's a Brett Netzer. Kind of like that signature. It's a base auto. Torres, Cease, and Reed. Crow, Heatherly, Strotman. There's a Quinn Brody silver paper. $211 out of $499. Mahan and Kirtley refractors. Adele, Mills, Remy, and Medina. And paper. That paper out of here. Cooper, House, Rooker refractor, Mitch Keller refractor, Huron Lutz, and here's a Drew Waters blue. Nice big bold signature. 5 out of 150. Tarnock, Rackett, and Tillo. White, Baz Wright. Here's an Austin Beck. Silver paper. 94 out of 499. Kai Wrights. Using now Diaz refractors. Jorge Mateo. Here's a Juan Hillman. It's a sky blue. 135 out of 399. Craig and Lux. And paper. Next box. McKay, Fairchild, Doyle, Colton Hawk. Here's a Seth Corey purple. Dane Dunning, Ryan Sandberg, Alonzo Toussaint, and Acuna. Paper. Paper. Gonzalez, Freeman, Jimenez, Waters, and Nani Williams refractors. There's Anthony Greer, sky blue. 173 out of 399. Adele and Canning, Manning, and Diaz. Rest is paper. Lemons, Miller, Little, Faedo, and Newman refractors. Gleyber Torres. Here's a Bowman 70th, Seth Corey. He is 99 out of 200. Sheffield and Diaz. Paper. Pearson, Adams, Busby, Carlson, and Maytam refractors. And a Corey Abbott refractor auto. Another guy with a big bold signature. 193 out of 499. Hayward, Keller, and Gutierrez. Now let me get some of this paper out of the way. I'm telling you, mounts up quick, guys. Varsho, Dunand, Koenig-Smith, Cal Mitchell, Ronald Acuna refractors. Here's a Shane Baz green to go with the Shane Baz gold. 63 out of 99. Tavares, Erseg, and Friedel. Paper. Ramos, Merrill, Sheets, Warmoth, and McKenzie refractors. Berger, Thompson, Kaboom, and Perdomo. Paper. Harrison, Netzer, Brannon, and Sanduhar refractors. Adam Hasley. This is the fake auto version. Interesting card. back. Oh no, that's my. Huh. That was weird. Had a. Yeah, they're not numbered, but that's pretty cool. It's got like a facsimile signature across it. Wright and Waters, Colomb, Allard, Kirtley, and base. Perez, Walls, Barnes, Joe Adell, and Connor Wong refractors. Randy Johnson, Joey Morgan, Bremer, and Rios. Paper. Paper. Here's a Hasley, Kopech, Vientos, David Peterman refractor, and a Taylor Walls orange paper. That is 18 out of 25. Is that you, Posty? I'll take it. I'll keep it. I like orange stuff. Alonzo, Schmidt and Sauer, Clifton, Ortiz, and Ivy. That's cool, man. You got your guy Cicchini in the break last week. Hitting your guys in this break tonight. Hayura, Schmidt, Blake Hunt, Usselton silver paper. 93 out of 499. Holmes, Oakey refractors, Moniak, Puckett, Rogers, and Tate. This is paper. Yeah, I'd say you're not doing too bad. I mean, purples always help. Base auto. Now an orange paper. Solomon, Brody, Matajevic, Campusano, and Toussaint refractors. McKay, Watley, Bichette, and Lindsay. The rest is paper. Still got half a case, Rip. Elledge, Smith, Gore, and Siebold refractors. Ramos and Gonzalez. Here's Cole Brannon. Ripball, who all do you have? If you posted it earlier, I probably missed it. That's a base auto for Brannon. Chang, Trammell, and Armenteros. And paper. Were you around for the first half of this, the first case football, or see the recap of it? There's paper. Otto, Danner, Melendez. Here's a Shane Baz silver paper. 431 out of 499. So whoever has Shane Baz is having a nice case. Dunand, Scott Hurst, Kevin Maitan, Reagans, Guerrero, and Paish. The rest is paper. Oh, man. Well, got a bunch of hits yet, so doesn't mean you're not going to get anything. Lutz, Pearson, Houck, Kanan Smith, Dewell Lugo refractors, and here's Logan Warmoth. See one of your guys? Becerra, Tucker, and Jeffries. Paper. Pavin Smith, Royce Lewis, Hans Kraus, Troy Bacon, and Justin Dunn refractors. Pete Alonso, blue, 159 out of 399. Buskowski and Martin, Dalbec, and Greer. And paper. Thompson, Berger, Espinoza, Ryan Valade, and Taylor Ward refractors. Clark Schmidt, defining moments. Wyatt Mills, purple. 25 out of 250. Hansen and Dunning. Seth Corey, Lincoln Hensman, Varsho, and Greer refractors. Here's a Francisco Rios green. Rios. That is 48 out of 99. Hasley and Howard. Woodell, Juan Soto, and Gurriel Jr. Paper. Drew Ellis, Jeter Downs, Alex Lang, and Juan Hillman refractors. Lewis and Rooker recommended viewing. And here's a purple Brian Miller. That is 210 out of 250. Purple Brian Miller. Taylor Ward, Corey Ray, and Blake Rutherford. That's paper. I don't know. I think he only had Wall and Busby. So I don't know who Warmoth and Miller belong to. Abbott, Tabor, Gonzalez, Will Crow refractor. Here's a Taylor Ward. Blue paper. 66 out of 150. Corey Ray refractor, Baz and Jennings. Standahart, Oki, and Maytan. Paper. Paper. Hall, Lowther, Allen, Matajevic, and Dalbec refractors. Carlton Fisk, Gerardo, Ibanez, and Stefan. The rest is paper. Enlow, Gaddis, Cash Case, Austin Beck and Nick Gordon refractors, Royce Lewis, Hurst, Lugo, and Justin Dunn. The rest is paper. De La Tour, Marinin, Usselton, Rogers and Pint refractors, Jim Thome, Gordon, Pint, and Hillman. The rest is paper. So we got 2 refractors in this pack. Cease, Hall, Buskowskis, Stratman and Hanson refractors. Yusniel Diaz, blue, 310 out of 399. And Griffin Canning, Base auto. Siebold and Newman. Rest is paper. Paper. Clement, Robertson, Scherf, Heatherly, Rutherford refractor. Beck, Williams, McKenzie, and Wong. Box number 6 of case 2. Player break number 1. Caser. Kanan Smith, Troy Bacon, Austin Beck, Taylor Walls refractor. Here's a Dylan Busby purple paper. 186 out of 250. Gerardo, Larkin, Friedel, Will Smith, and Jorge Mateo. Rest is paper. Looks like that was you again, Posty, right? Busby? Paper. Rogers, Lang, Barnes, and Ibanez refractors. Here's an Urseg blue refractor. 135 out of 150. Berger and Gavin Sheets. Perez, Tatis, and Sedlock. Rest is paper. Campusano, Cal Mitchell, Hassley, and Vlad Jr. refractors. Evan White and Sam Carlson recommended viewing. And here's a Gavin Sheets. I believe that's the first time we've seen him tonight. It's a base auto for him. Quantrill, Tarnock, and Racket. Shane Baz, Kyle Wright, Griffin Canning, Quinn Brody, and Dalton Jeffries refractors. Here's a Nick Pratto Blue Wave. I believe that's the first we've seen this guy. Is that you, White Rock? 150 of 150. That's an eBay 101. Torres, Cease, and Reed. This is paper. Brannon, Holmes, Carlson, Caden Lemons, and Juan Soto refractors. Here's AJ Puckett. 214 out of 399. That was Beck and Merrill recommended viewing. Carlson and Sheffield. And with those recommended viewing, it looks like there's plenty to go around. So everybody's got players on those cards. I'm just going to distribute them evenly. Probably going to get anywhere from 2 to 4 apiece, it looks like. And if the other player on there is unsold, then you just get them all. Corbin Martin, Brent Rooker, Evan White, Solomon, and Tucker refractors. Brendan McKay, TJ Zook, Will Craig, and Gavin Lux. Paper. Stratman, Hawk, Kevin Smith and Riley Waddell refractors. This I'll have to probably random off. That's a Beck and Merrill refractor. Ryan Valade. Is that one of your guys? Austin Beck and Kevin Merrill. You know what? I'm going to roll the dice for it right now. And see who gets it. All right, we'll go Beck, who's up top, will be evens. Merrill on the bottom will be odds. And odds it is, we got a 4 and a 5. So that'll go to Merrill. Make sure I write that down. Medina, Puck, and Kristen Stewart. Rest is paper. Drew Waters, Logan Warmoth, and Joe Ardell. Brian Miller and Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Refractors. Pavin Smith, Diplin, Kingery, and Benson. The rest is paper. Paper. Cooper, House, Mahan, Kopech, and Pace refractors. Keston Hira and Kramer Robertson, Bowman 70th. 173 out of 200. Tillo and Perez. The rest is paper. Paper. Valade, Crow, Heatherly. Here's a Kevin Smith silver. 222 out of 499. Elledge, Stefan refractors. Jimenez, Tejada, Mills, and Remy. The rest is paper. Gore, Faedo, Peterson. Here's a Seth Elledge silver paper. 317 out of 499. Little, Reagans, and Andy Pettit. Ian Anderson, Peralta, and Whitley. Rest is paper. Murphy, McClure, Clemens, Vientos refractor. Here's a Casey Clemens green paper. He is 22 out of 99. Becerra refractor. Here's a Mackenzie Gorin Cupasano. Jahmai Jones, Kyle Lewis, and Nick Solak. And paper. Come on, Bowman. Ripall needs a hit. Buskauskas, McKay, Fairchild, Clark Schmidt, and Nick Rackett refractors. Halliday, Alonso, Toussaint, and Acuna. Doyle, Harrison, Blake Hunt, and Daniel Tillo refractors. Here's a Franklin Perez gold. That is 35 out of 50. Schmidt and Sauer, Kilome, Allard, and Kirtley. Paper. Blake Hunt, Jacob Pearson, Riley Adams refractor, Jahmai Jones refractor. Here is Brett Netzer, and that is a black refractor, 14 out of 75. Hayward, Keller, and Gutierrez. Paper. Kevin Smith, Caden Lemons, Brian Miller, Ramos, and Lux refractors. Fernando Tatis Jr. Here's a Justice Sheffield purple, 237 out of 250. Followed by Justice Sheffield and Isan Diaz. Papers. Barnes, Elledge, Eloy Jimenez, Will Craig. That Eloy is severely miscut. Will Craig, McKay, and Walls. Here's Luis Camposano. This is the first time we pulled him. Is he one of your guys, Paul? Base auto. Chang, Trammell, Armenteros. Paper. Little, Hasley, Kopech, Merrill. Here's Kevin Newman gold. Gold paper, that is. 36 out of 50. Gleyber Torres gold, or gold refractor. Hira and Lutz recommended viewing. Clifton, Ortiz, and Ivy. Busby, Gonzalez, Freeman. Busby refractor, Kyle Lewis refractor, Will Craig blue. 172 out of 399. Pavin Smith and Drew Ellis, Manning and Diaz. Paper. Got two refractors, it looks like, coming in this one. Papers. Matajevic, Varsho, Dunand, Joe Perez, and Buddy Reed, regular refractors. Here's an Adonis Medina. 299 out of 399 blue. And Connor Wong, refractor auto, 364 out of 499. Jose Taveras and Lucas Urseg. And papers. Netzer, Hayura, Clark Schmidt. Here's Stuart Fairchild, silver paper, 28 out of 499. Pearson refractor, Delvin Perez refractor, Senzel, Puckett, Rogers, and Tate. Bunch of paper. Jimenez, Ramos, Morel, Jacob Gonzalez refractor, Solak refractor, Kyle Wright, David Thompson, Carter Kaboom, Angel Perdomo. Paper. Paper. Vientos, Solomon, Quinn Brody, Gavin Sheets, and Dylan Cease refractors. Acuna, Watley, Bichette, and Des Lindsay. Rest is paper. Paper. Sheets, Perez, Walls, Freeman, and Zook refractors. Ricky Henderson, Morgan, Bremer, and Rios. And paper. All right, last box of the break, guys. And then we'll recap each case. Hall, Lowther, Allen, Ernie Clement, and AJ Puck refractors. Wade Boggs, Buddy Reed, Gerardo, and Ibanez. Paper. Paper. Usselton, Drew Ellis, Stu Fairchild, Ian Anderson, Joe Adell, and Griffin Channing recommended viewing. Ryan Valade, purple refractor this time. 235 out of 250. Hillman, Ward, and Corey Ray. And paper. And it's 11:15. I'm just going to get the invoices out soon, guys. Whoever's watching, whoever's waiting, we'll be breaking those other two cases tomorrow night. Alec Scherf, Chris Cease, D.L. Hall, Kesson Hayura, and Freddie Tarnock refractors, and Bubba Thompson. This is the first I've seen him. Bubba Thompson. Base auto. Wong, Siebold, and Newman. The rest of that's paper. Lutz, Pearson, Hauk, Cease, Jordan Sheffield, Charlie Barnes. I believe that's the first I've seen of him as well. It's a base auto. Christian Pache, Becerra, and Tucker. So that's paper. Seth Corey, Hensman, Robertson, and Kristen Stewart refractors. TJ Friedel, purple. 199 out of 250. Shane Baz and Steven Jennings. Stephan, Waddell, and Soto. And the rest is paper. Otto, Danner, Melendez. Here's a JB Buskauskas silver paper. 142 out of 499. Scherf, Carlson, Joe Adell, Gurriel, Reagans, and Vlad Jr. This is paper. Pavin Smith, Royce Lewis, Hans Kraus, D.L. Hall, Marcus Dipplin refractors, Ariel Gerardo, blue. 276 out of 399. Kyle Wright and Drew Waters, Dalton Jeffries, Bobby Dalbec. And the rest is paper. Paper. Enlow, Gaddis, Buskauskas, Kingery, Mackenzie Gore, Ernie Clement. Wow. Greer, Hurst, and Lugo. Posty's having a night. Espinoza, Abbott, Tabor, KJ Harrison refractor. Here's a Kopech purple paper. 13 out of 250. Forrest Whitley refractor. Ramos Gonzalez, Dunning, Standahar, and Oki. Oki. Luis Gonzalez, Ernie Clement, Kramer Robertson, Brett Netzer, Kyle Quantrill, Jorge Mateo, Maytan, Williams, and McKenzie. Alright, last two packs. What do we got? We got some green coming up here. Looks to be purple, or paper. Cash case. Ricardo De La Torre, Marinan McKay refractor. There's a Seth Corey green. 1 of 99. eBay 101. Will Benson, Derek Jeter, Justin Dunn, Nick Gordon, and Pint. That Benson's a refractor. Last pack, hope for something special. Jeter Downs, Bubba Thompson, Jake Berger, Tommy Doyle, Freddie Peralta refractors, Adam Hasley, Griffin Canning, blue Bowman 70, 21 out of 200, Blake Rutherford, and Alec Hansen. And that's the break. So let's recap that. Take a look here at the non-auto paper and chrome. We've got a gold Kevin Newman to 50, Franklin Perez refractor gold to 50, Austin Beck and Kevin Merrill recommended viewing refractor. That's going to the Kevin Merrill spot. That is 7 out of 250. Taylor Walls orange paper, Adam Hasley auto variation, I guess, with the fake auto on it. Jacob Gonzalez orange refractor, Brendan McKay purple paper, Bo Bichette blue refractor, and a Will Craig gold paper. Those are the non-auto hits in case 2. The autos in case 2 of our break: Ernie Clement base, Charlie Barnes base, Bubba Thompson, Ryan Valade purple, Connor Wong refractor, Campusano base, Brett Netzer black to 75, Ryan Valade base, Nick Prado blue refractor, Gavin Sheets base, Griffin Canning base, Brian Miller purple, Logan Warmoth base, Cole Brannon base, Shane Baz green, Corey Abbott refractor, Drew Waters blue, Brett Netzer base. D.L. Hall base. Quinn Brody base. Brendan McKay refractor. Joe Adele, class of 2017 gold /50. Peter Solomon purple. Dylan Busby purple. Mickey Moniak defining moments /99. Tanner Houck base and Shane Baz gold. And that was the autos out of case 2. Hit up case 1 again real quick for you guys. Autos were Casey Clemens refractor, Stuart Fairchild purple, Elliot Ramos refractor, Mackenzie Gore base, Ricky Henderson draft history, Dylan Busby, Corey Abbott purple, Cade McClure base, Matt Tabor base, Colton Hawk gold, Kevin Merrill, Joey Morgan blue, Royce Lewis refractor, Royce Lewis base, Brendan McKay base, Pavin Smith green, Kevin Smith base, Brendan McKay class of 2017 /250, Blake Hunt base, JJ Matajevic black /75, Drew Ellis base, Tommy Doyle base, Hagen Danner base, Pavin Smith blue, Kaden Lemons base, Brendan McKay blue wave, Jacob Gonzalez superfractor non-auto, Vlad Jr. gold non-auto, paper Will Smith gold, paper Nick Solak gold, Gleyber Torres green refractor, Fernando Tatis gold defining moments non-auto, Yusniel Diaz blue /150, and a red paper Connor Siebold looking sharp, red on red with that Phillies. That's the break, guys. I will see everyone tomorrow night. Invoices will be out shortly, and then I'm just going to start sorting this one up. Catch us later. All right, White Rock. You got it, Posty. Have a good night, guys.